If you don't know what type of content to produce or what to work, look at what performs well for you organically. And if you're not posting organically, then you're missing a huge opportunity there as well. People who pay so much attention to their feed, and it's a beautiful feed with beautiful pictures and videos, and then their ads are just awful. They're like very cheesy or salesy or whatnot, and they're awful. Every agency owner is going to have to become a growth marketer to an extent, because now when you see Meta's pushing you to go broad, you have AI features that are coming in, the buying part becomes a little bit easier. The strategy part, like personally, I think I have a team of very skilled media buyers. But personally, my success in media buying never came because I was the most technical button pusher or because I knew all the advanced strategies. It's I understood marketing. So I said, right offer in front of it. I don't care what my bidding strategy is. If I put the right offer in front of people, will buy. So I understood marketing as a whole. Then we got by with, you don't need to know that. You just need to know how to put stuff onto Meta and throw it out there. Now we're going back with all this. You have to have the offer is going to win. The offer is the most important thing. We're going to become a growth marketer. Because if you don't educate the client on this and you're like, here's what you're getting a 2x return. And they're like, why? I want my 4 and I need a 4. And you're like, sorry, I don't think I get you a 4. You get fired. So it's adapt or die. I wish we could go back to during COVID. It was great. We would just run offers and get all of our clients a 6x return. Yeah. No client ever wanted to talk to us. They were busy. Their kids were off school. Everyone was in a lockdown. I wish we don't go back to that, obviously. But it was a time where there were benefits for an e-com agency, right? Your clients didn't want to talk to you because they were just getting amazing results. There was nothing to talk about. And then guess what happened? iOS hit and you had those changes. And now you had to walk your clients through that and you had to keep educating them. And now I think we've become a little bit more towards educating clients than we are at just running ads. Now, we've adapted. Our ideal client persona or profile is one that we don't have to do so much educating. They get it. They understand the game. Just go do your thing and we go run with it. But if you're an agency and you think you could get by just never talking to your clients about macro strategy of what's going on, you're going to lose out.
What's working creatively with e-commerce right now?
Every brand's kind of different, but Reels work well. Believe it or not, some accounts we still have images that outperform video. I still love video we had a client the other day message us and like, how come we're not running any video view campaigns? I'm like, because you're so focused on ROAS. If we run one video view campaign, you're gonna start going nuts. So everything we run pretty much, unless you're spending hundreds and $100,000 a day, like a month on ads, I should say, we're running conversion based because that's what you want. The beauty of running a video through a conversion campaign is that you get the same effect. You can still retarget anyone who's watched those videos. So I love it only because you get this like other pool of retargeting that isn't lost in iOS, right? Because it's an on-platform metric that stays, which are video views, and you could retarget those people. Look, every brand's different. Right now, one of the things that we see really cool are text message ads. So literally just like a conversation from like someone saying, hey, I love the brand, or taking a review and turning it. Another really cool thing that we saw and we've been testing with clients are turning the negative reviews into an ad and finding a way to spin it. Like Liquid Death, they do an excellent job at that. Like they show their bottle and then they show, like they sell water, they show a bottle, they show a negative review, and then the copy is like simply not made for everyone. And it's just a way to turn and have fun. You have to have that personality with the brand in order to do it. So if you have an edgier brand, that's a great thing to do, is take the negative review and just turn it into a positive.
What are those like tried and true video styles that you like to utilize?
Unboxing still works really well. So unboxing, the less polished. So it looks like you filmed it off your iPhone. So it's not like a photo shoot or a video shoot. The less polished UGC style content. The way we look at it is if you've had success with TikTok, any of your TikTok videos, we would take those TikTok videos because if they performed well organically, you could now put a CTA at the end of it, a call to action at the end of it, and turn it into an ad, and then use that on Meta as an ad and whatnot, and bring it on. Like that's honestly the best way. If you don't know what type of content to produce or what to work, look at what performs well for you organically. And if you're not posting organically, then you're missing a huge opportunity there as well. But look what performs well for you organically, and then just take that. You already have proof of concept in the marketplace that didn't cost you anything and people reacted organically to it. Take that and now turn that into an ad by just literally keeping the same video, maybe putting a headline on it, or maybe putting a call to action at the end of it, and just running that as an ad. People who pay so much attention to their feed, and it's a beautiful feed with beautiful pictures and videos, and then their ads are just awful. They're like very cheesy or salesy or whatnot, and they're awful. So we've actually scaled to $100,000 a day, $100,000 a month plus on ads, just using the client's organic feed because they couldn't produce ads. So we're like, no problem, we'll run your organic, and it performed really well. If you have a really good organic feed, try using those as ads.
Where do you guys go to get inspiration for styles that you should be utilizing?
That's one of the biggest benefits of having an agency or hiring an agency, right? So there's pros and cons to hiring an agency versus going in-house. The con is in-house, you live in a silo. You're only looking at your own brand. So if something's not performing well, or you're having problems on Meta, or a piece of creative is not working, you don't know if it's a global issue or macro issue versus just, is it something you really need to fix and adapt to? So we don't overreact because we see this problem occurs in many different accounts. The same way we could look at creative that's worked well for a bunch of different clients around the same vertical or the same niche and be like, look, these type of ads work and you should try this. So every single month now, we produce what's called a monthly digest. And on the monthly digest is just a little recap of what happened this past month from a whole industry news, ads that we've seen that they should try, creative that we see working, why we think it's working, at least three strategies that worked the past month of why it's working. And then on every weekly report that our clients get, we give them the three of what happened, what's currently happening, and what we expect to happen going forward the next week. And then recommendations. So recommendation around ad styles or pieces of creative they should try. So we're always on top of things. We're always looking out at what our other clients are doing, and they all benefit from each other. One person has a huge success from something we tested, we then bring that down to other accounts, right? So everyone learns off of each other.